of wrestling zombies again, is it? Hey, I've had better ideas than that. What I mean to say is,
Yay!
Ah, of course. Do not look behind the curtain. There we go. Hello, everyone. Wait, I don't know what I just clicked on. Go away. Hi. We are not experiencing technical difficulties of any kind, and there's no reason that you should believe that we are. As you can see, everything is working exactly as it is supposed to. Hello, everybody. Yeah, hi. I'm super excited to get back into this game, for two reasons. Reason number one, I really like this game, or I remember really liking this game. It's not a Shandel stream without technical. Nope, we don't speak that evil. We do not speak that evil into the world, Usagi. There has never been a technical difficulty on a Shandel stream ever. Psycho tomorrow. I don't know what you're talking about. We're not doing anything tomorrow. Anyway, on to the topic at hand. Welcome back to Find Live or Die Trying. My, I mean, not my favorite game of all time, but like, it's up there. I very much enjoyed this. Okay, let's find the one with the latest date, and yeah, cool. The 3rd of August. Cool. I did skim through the right stream to remind myself what was going on. Don't I lie to you? Why would you assume that I am lying? What on earth could you possibly mean? Never told a lie in my life. Especially not about me streaming tomorrow. We're playing a nice, relaxing game of Slime Rancher, a game that I definitely own and would definitely play on stream. I don't know what we could possibly be doing aside from that. Lying right now. Oh, the accusations. I'm hurt, Usagi. Hurt. Positively wounded. Anyway, fun little mini game that I'm going to be playing while we stream is remembering the voices I gave to each of them. I remember, Ryui was like just really soft and like high. Alice was just southern. Cat was southern but differently southern. I remember Damien's voice, of course. Damien's the best character to voice in this entire game. The other ones will come back to me. Telling corny jokes to Frieza. Yeah, keep telling him corny jokes and don't think about anything else. Bread and circuses, ladies and gentlemen. No one knows that reference. You know what? I'm not going to explain it. I don't need to explain everything. Anyway, I don't remember what Reed's voice was either. I practically flew out of my bed. Thank God, it was just a dream, just a nightmare. What does it take to get a good night's sleep on a killer dating show? Come on! Mods, we've got people spamming falsehoods in the chat. What are you smiling about? No. What are you smiling about? We'll go with that. Yesterday's date with Violet. Okay, let me see if I can remember, like, my order of, I hate to use the term order of best girl because it makes me sound different than I am. But, yeah, so if I remember correctly, it went Scarlet, Violet, then there are 5 of them. Terra. Terra is... FBI, open up! I'm gonna crank the volume down. Every single time I turn the volume down, I start a stream, 5 seconds in, I ended up turning the volume down. We'll say things are going well. Non-committal. Just feels like things are going pretty well. Literally. You know what? Twitch has like that Twitch rewinds thing, right? They should have a thing where it tracks, well actually no, because spyware, but they should have a thing where it tracks, you know, the sound order that's used the most, because we know what it would be. Here's to hoping it stays that way. Well, don't get too comfortable. You've still got a few days left, and then it's going back to the regular. So if I can quickly catch myself back up to what's happening, we are Killer Dating Show, obviously. There's been some memory shenanigans. Essentially, at the end of each quote-unquote season of this show, they just wipe our memories and we do this whole song and dance again. I'm going to flip this over so that it doesn't distract me again, because while it's very cool that Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 has been announced, I don't need to know that. Hello, Red Frieza. Need a compilation of me getting jump scared from that every time. I will definitely, if I ever sit down and go through every single one of my streams, that will be something I look for. Both because you ask, and also, like, it's just kind of the thing. My brand is being bullied. No! Oh, shoot. Yeah, I do have to do that. Hold on. See, in my new form, where I know kind of how things work, I can just quickly do things like that. Because I can just go, doop, doop. No, I'm in the wrong one. Hold on. It's, I forget being here and doing all of these things. Yeah, okay. Cool. It's there we go. Yep. Boop. See, easily done. It was super fast, super quick. I should have done that days ago. There are a lot of things I should have done days ago, but you know what? It's fine. Anyway, I'm looking forward to that. I bet. Better sooner than later. You cost too much to keep around. Oh, that's terrifying. Anyway, the $1 million question. Who's today's lucky girl? That'd be... Now, I do not remember... Oh, yeah, they have like a whole... So the entire plan has been set up. Because everybody has now had their memories restored to them. If I remember correctly, she's like a scientist who developed the thing they use to tamper with memories. She developed that to help with like PTSD from the war that has apparently been happening or happened outside. Yeah, and also she's best girl, you know, smart. We appreciate intelligence here. Allie is actively a member of that resistance and somehow, do I need help setting up my follower and subscriber labels? No, actually, I know how to do that. I may have just not realized that that's not something I did. Wow. Yeah, so, if any of you are ever, if anybody ever is considering like switching programs that they use for things, anything big, you know, like work, game design, streaming especially. If you're ever doing that, make a checklist of everything that like is active, and then you'll not forget to restore anything. Because yeah, I think that's the last thing. The sound alerts and the follower labels, I think, are the last things that I have to set back up. But who knows? Who knows? Because I don't. We'll find this out together. I did try to, and unsuccessfully, obviously, because it's not there, set up the chat box again. It just, I think I know why it doesn't work for my computer. I think it's because of how my computer is set up, which has caused a bunch of other issues, because my computer has 2 systems for graphics displays, which is not normal. Normally, your computer does it through 1. Mine has 2 and uses Crossfire, which is great for playing games, not so much for streaming. What were we talking about? Nope. Nope. You are not experiencing any technical difficulties. Just manifest the reality that nothing is going wrong, and it shall appear. Come on. There you go, buddy. I'm so proud of you. Except not really. Well, that's not going to happen again, thankfully. But, yeah. as I was saying, Crossfire has caused a lot of problems. I don't know how deep those problems run, but, well, this has not happened before. I will say, the issue with my mic exploding, that is new. I don't know what that's being caused by, and you know, can't change my computer, so I guess we're just gonna live with the technical difficulties. But yeah, if you're ever looking for a computer to stream from, if it says it uses Crossfire, learn how to deal with Crossfire. I still haven't, as you can see. I'm still figuring it out. But anyway, as I was saying before I was interrupted by technical difficulties and sounds, Scarlet's great. We love Scarlet. I would never stan anybody, because I'm a thinking human being. But if I were to stan someone, Scarlet. Close second, Violet. Violet's great. And then below that, kind of flips around. I mean, Alley is the most character out of any of them. Terra's there. She's more of a person than Yui, who I was expecting a lot more from, and then she turned out to just kind of be there. And granted, I don't know how much time is left in this game, so maybe Yui just breaks out and becomes the best person, but she was kind of bland. And I took that blandness as like a bait and switch, because I was just going to assume that she was going to I assumed she was like the crazy person. That's not what happened. Which is not a bad thing. She's not a bad character. I do enjoy her presence. But yeah. So it goes Scarlet, Violet, then kind of Alley, then Terra, then Yui-ish. I mean, that kind of that feels right. But doesn't Terra need time to crack the code? But doesn't Terra need time to crack the code? Nah, I already finished making the code breaker. Oh, you just made a program to break the code. Okay. No guarantee it'll finish before we're both done our dates, but it's worth a shot. Thank you, Terra. Don't worry about it. Besides, I think it's better if we save your date for last. Why's that? I don't know. You're some super spy for some super secret organization. You definitely got bigger heist potential than I do. I don't know about that, but it sounds good to me. Oh yeah, the first time we interacted with her, we got like a significant concussion. No, we went roller skating down a highway. Oh gosh. I'll use the time to prepare some contingency plans. But yeah, so they laid out, this is the order that we're going to go through this, so we're just kind of coasting and talking to Kat, who is like the showrunner. I think she's also Damien's daughter? I might be remembering that incorrectly, but that just popped up into the back of my head. But yeah. I think I remember everything. Oh, yeah, Violet has the most tragic well, maybe not more tragic than, no, she got sold by her family. No, that's absolutely tragic. Not even sold! They're actively paying for her to stay here. Yeah, so her family's rich, very, very rich. She had an older sister who was supposed to be the heir. I don't think they were twins, but they were close in age. She died in a car accident, and instead of, grooming her to be the next heiress, they just stuck her here in the brain dating show, and they're just raising her younger brother, who's 3, to be the next heir because she just wasn't good enough. Which, that sucks. That sucks a lot. They are actively paying large amounts of money for her to stay here. They were not paid, or there's not oh, here, just take this child. They are actively paying for her slot on this show. Yeah, which is really tragic. She's also wonderful. I love her. She's great. She's wondering what happened to her family, who are part of the Resistance, and have just gone missing. For some reason, those files are here. I don't remember why. Yui doesn't really have much going on, and she was a streamer. Yeah, the world of, I think it's Neo-Asia. Crazy, man. There's a war, there's a rebellion, there's some, authoritarian state, and I'm just here on this island not knowing what my real personality is because it's been reset so many times. Yeah, this game has a really cool story. It's also just gone on for a lot longer than I thought it was going to, which is not a bad thing. I was just caught off guard. Anyway. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm really bad at not being distracted. Anyway, I'm happy to provide assistance. Oh yeah, also, I decided that she's French. Her name is Violet not Valentine. It might be Valentine, actually. Which would be really funny if her name is Violet Valentine. I think it is. We'll find out. You bet. I don't remember what voice I gave her. I'll help however I can. That's probably exactly the voice that I gave her. But yeah, so like the last couple dates, they have like plans for. I decided that she's French. Yeah, this was before the "we hate the French" meme. I think I've always kind of like been waving that "oh, I hate the French" meme. I don't actually have a problem with the French. You know, not presently. Historically, I have a lot of evidence, but that's neither here nor there. That's a completely different stream. Oh, yeah, another fun thing that was actually, I thought it was a very funny joke at the time, and I do think it's very funny now. But since this show has just been repeated so many times, we have, like, this is not something we played, this is something we remembered. Like, we have ended up with each of them, multiple times, because this show just repeats. It's like the Hunger Games, in like, it's used as a, this is what happens when you fight against the state. Except that was not what the Hunger Games ended up doing. But, you know. So, we've ended up with each of them, and then when we all got our memories back, they did the, like, oh my gosh, you're a cheater thing. And it was really funny, I think. And it's been a while. It's been multiple, how many months has it been? The last time we streamed this was in August. In August. How long ago was August? August is 8. Oh, dang. 4 months. It's been over 4 months since I played this game. Jeepers. Yeah, I like this game a lot. I also just kind of was not able to stream it all. And we're gonna make sure that that doesn't happen again. But, you know, if something explodes, something explodes. Also, she turned her Codebreaker into a game? What? Yeah, what do you mean? She handed me her console. Oh, I didn't put chapstick on. Now my mouth is chapped. Yeah. I just whipped it up real quick. It looks like a code-breaking game, but really, it works directly with the computer we found. You did not. If you get the password right in this game, we'll have access to the computer. Make sense? Please tell me that it's also doing this by itself without us having to play it. Amazing! I can't believe you whipped something up so fast. Oh yeah, she also Sword Art Onlined us and the Brothers 5. 6 died. Oh, I had voices for each of the Brothers 5! Also, the Brothers 5 are, the Brothers 5 are great. I mean, they're in on the whole, controlling our memories and forcing us in the show thing. But, you know, probably not. Probably not of their own volition. Oh, I'm trying to remember what their voices were. It's hard. It wasn't hard. It was just a big middle finger to my mom, who thought all my screen time was a waste of time. Jeez. Oh, we're getting backstory for her. Okay, I'm gonna throw this so that I can't see it anymore. Alright, cool. Anyway, I figure we can play this game here and there during our date. Try whatever passwords come to mind. Obviously, not for the whole date, because ratings and all, but as much as we can. I think it would be really cool if there are multiple endings to this game and I have just somehow managed to do the thing that kept the quote-unquote ratings up. Because, you know, that's just me stumbling through this game blind. Sounds like a plan, honestly. But yeah, I don't know. This game was free. Was this game free or did I pay $10? No, this game is free and the fan pack's 20. I don't remember. This game's great. You should play it. Sounds good to me, Tara. I'm a genius, Reed. She cackled maniacally. Oh, that wasn't a cackle. I'll try it later. You are. I'd like to spend time today with Tara. Is that so? Well, we'll make it happen. Try not to spend all of it playing games, though. Believe it or not, that isn't what viewers want in the primetime slot. No promises, but I'll try my best. It ain't much, but I'll take that. Cat's also a very... It was really well done how, like, you think that, the person in your dreams is Cat, and then it's like, no. Actually, it was Cat once, then she shot you. Which I think is, I don't know why I think it's funny. I don't know why all of this in hindsight. I guess because like... No, that's not. No. Sorry, Kat. That's pretty much the plan. Hey, Reed, you have to play some games? I'd love to, but Kat wants us to do some other... Games it is. Sweet. There's no stopping Tara when she puts her mind to something, even if it is field testing very dangerous technology on people. We started playing together in the games room while making pleasant conversation. Normal enough to seem like a regular conversation, cryptic enough to disguise what we were trying to do. Even if Tara and I never went on crazy adventures like I did with Allie, it didn't make moments with her any less special. Ugh, the cheese! Come on, Reed. If I forget that we're trying to hack into some confidential database, this really is a fun day at home. This really is like a fun day at home with your partner. Reed, gosh. Oh, savvy. Ugh. Get over yourself. How about Tara is the best? That is not... No, it's not worth a shot. Nope, doesn't work. No kidding. The nerve of them. Oh, is the password going to be based off of our name? That'd be funny. That'd be very funny. Tara rules? That's a miss. Was the T capitalized? Maybe add a 0123 at the end of it. Thank goodness we have the code breaker running in the background. Oh, thank goodness. Time to switch gears. Let's give Kat some footage to work with to keep us alive. Good God, Reed! Why the sun? Hiss! Go on without me. Okay, maybe this wasn't the best idea. Can't stand the sun. She's too much of a gamer. Some way or another, we always end up back inside the mansion, huh? And there's nothing wrong with that. I guess you're right. Up for a few more rounds of that game we just played? Sure. How about Damien Black sucks? Maybe don't say that out loud in front of all the cameras. Nope, doesn't work. Kat Black sucks? Okay, yeah, she is his daughter. Not that either. How about Reed? I swear if this works. Oh, come on, now you're just guessing. Now she's just guessing, like I wasn't before. Well, I'll try it. Beep. Yup. What did I say, ladies and gentlemen? Shandel can see the future. The two of us looked at each other like deer in headlights. What? We cheered. That's not what that line was. Wait a minute. Why would the password be your name? Because I'm the mastermind, Tara. That doesn't make any sense. My guess is as good as yours. Maybe we'll find out tonight. Click. Why is it not working? I hope so. Well, I think I've had enough of games for today. You're the ultimate gamer. You're not allowed to say that. I never thought I'd hear you say that, Tara. See, Reed agrees with me. I'm full of surprises. We can spread the good news after. How about we try something new today? Something outside? Sounds like a plan to me. Outside? Didn't you just burn? Awesome, let's go. We ended up going back inside a minute later, but the rest of the day with Tara was still a lot of fun. What'd you do? You don't cook with Tara, you cook with Violet, and she's better at it. And we're in. The password prompt closed with a satisfying ding ding. I also just remembered that I had voice mod on before, which I think was really fun. I'm gonna see if I can get voice mod to work again. I can't right now, because the data cycle of my phone, not my phone, my computer is that's a whole, I could go on for hours about how I manage data in my computer. Suffice it to say, there's not enough space for everything, so we cut down. Whoa, there's a lot of stuff in here. Why would there be a folder called homework? Oh, that's a stupid joke. Whoa, that is... Tara was about to open it until Allie intervened. Do you mind if I take a look? Ah, forget why we were here for a sec. Forget? Oh, forgot. Sure. Let's see. Allie started going through folders. Oh, the reason that we're still here risking our lives, because we've already... found a way out, but she wanted to get information on whether or not her family's alive. Or where they are. Or both. I don't remember. At the same time, Tara started downloading all the files onto her console. Oh, to her console. Tara, Ally. It doesn't look like there's anything here about why my name was the password. It's because Kat's in love with you. And that's why she shot you with a real gun. All the rest of us could do is give Ally and Tara the space they needed, and appear conspicuously by yourselves. Seems like it's only going to be up from here, team. I was worried for Ally, especially if we couldn't get into the computer, but it looks like we got after all. It's too soon to say anything, but I do hope you're right. Let's not jinx it. So, what's the first thing you're going to do when we're out of here? I thought we weren't going to jinx it. I'm going to get straight back to helping people, the way I know best. Experimentation in an ethically dubious laboratory. Nothing's changed in that regard. That is a lovely aspiration. Oh yeah, you're homeless now. Do me a favor and make sure your inventions don't get used on yourself again, okay? Yep, that's fair. I mean, it's not like I was trying to. I admire how you can be so sure. As excited as I am to leave this place, I'm not quite sure what I'll be doing after. That's totally okay, Violet. That's part of the fun of life, just figuring it out as you go. Yes, but maybe that doesn't apply here. I suppose so. Violet looked at me and smiled. That's pretty much my plan at this point, too. Oh yeah, we didn't get our memories back, did we? I don't think we have memories. Guess who's back, bitch? What Tara wants to say is, we did. I've got everything I need to help turn the tide of the war. And I know where my family is. And they're alive. Ooh, this is a plant. This is a plant, isn't it? Oh, they've been watching us because she bribed. Who did she bribe? Was it 4? Oh, I don't feel good about this. I'd never seen Ally so happy. She jumped towards me and hugged me. Oof. That's fantastic. Such a relief. I'm so happy for you, Ally. Good job, Tara. You cracked the code. Not all at once now. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you so much. We didn't have to wait this long to leave, but you guys did it for me and my family. I can't ever thank you enough. She pulled out the master key from her back pocket and swirled it around in her right hand. I'm so paranoid. I've played too much Danganronpa. You guys ready to get out of here? Actually, I was thinking of staying here for the rest of my life. Not having internet is the best thing ever. Sarcasm. I was genuinely confused. Couldn't agree more. Let's get out of here. Oh yeah, country girl. After you, Ally. Oh, something's going to go wrong. Oh, I'm so paranoid. They've moved into the woods. We followed Ally out of the mansion, through the forest and to the hangar. There's gonna be no fuel in the plane. I can't watch this. Whoa, I did not see this. Granted, I don't go outside. I don't blame you. It's pretty out of the way. Not that we have to worry about it now. Ally pulled out the master key and swirled it around her right hand. She walked to the door of the hangar and put the key into its lock. Oh, I feel physically sick. No! She tried to turn it, but it didn't work. Yup. And we remained trapped. Tried a few more times, but the lock refused to budge. This is where you should grab a large rock and try to break in. I don't understand. I've seen Kat use this key everywhere, including here. They must have changed the locks. Does this mean we're stuck here? Not if you break the lock with a large rock. I don't... It was rare that Ally tripped over her words. It hurt to see her so defeated. I don't know. An uncomfortable silence fell over us. Am I going to die here? Are all of us? No, we are not out of this just yet. I refuse to give up again. Yeah, let's go, Violet! But we can't get into the hangar. There's no way to break in without triggering the alarms. You think flying the plane wasn't going to? Okay, I guess timing matters. Matters. For now, yes. But getting in later is a different story. If I remember correctly, whenever you went on a third date with Reed, you would fly in a plane together. Well, I'm assuming the plane was you two. It's just like you try. Oh. Wait, what? Hold on. What? Did I read that wrong? Oh, well, I'm assuming the plane was you two. It's just like you to try something crazy and drag in Reed. I can't refute that. That was definitely us. How we never died on those plane rides, I'll never know. It's rigged. The entire game is rigged. That means the staff don't mind if we take the plane during the date, which means we should be able to ask for the key temporarily. We'd still be able to get the plane. It just has to be during tomorrow's date. They're gonna siphon fuel. They're not giving you a plane that can leave. Hello, LP. How you doing? I'm just being nervous. Also, I'm realizing that I play a lot of a very similar type of game, and I'm kind of wanting to mix it up a bit later. That's a problem for future Shandal, though. So, we'll see. Playing Skyrim, it's a pretty good game. There'd be way more staff around than usual, but we still have a chance. Exactly. The rest of us can be relatively close by, perhaps at the beach, to avoid suspicion. Then, when you get the plane, we run over, you pick us up, and we are out of here. We are, as you say, out the 5,000. This could work. It's better than how my plan turned out anyway. Wait, what? Hold on, what? Shandal, why did the golfer only bring 2 pairs of pants? Something about a spare. You only needed 1 spare, right? I don't know. I don't know golf. Oh, I hate it when it peaks. In case you got a hole in one. You killed me. You killed me. I'm dead. No. No, don't laugh. Do not congratulate yourself for that. Casey got a hole in one. Go to all this work. All this work. Telling Frieza corny jokes. He thinks they're hilarious. Well, worked. If it works for him, good for Frieza. You know, comedy is subjective, I suppose. We'd be in a tight spot without you. Ugh. What do you call a magician that lost his magic? Ian? Oh, don't you dare say Ian. No, I'm not okay, LP. I jerked back so far that I almost just pulled my interface down. That would have been really funny and unfortunate. Actually, it might have been fine, because it wouldn't, like, disconnect from anything. It would just fall. I'm certain it can handle the foot. It's whatever. So much pain. On the one side, we've got the corny jokes. On the other side, we've got the freaking game giving me fear palpitations. I don't know why I said it. I don't know why my brain immediately thought it's like Saw, but for streaming. Because I have not watched Saw, and I do not intend to watch Saw. I also don't think it's similar to Saw in any way, shape, or form. Without each of us here, we would be stuck here. With no chance of escape, I'm sure. I'm helping your feel levels decrease? Yeah, but you're practicing for Sorry, I almost said something very foolish. Speak for yourself. I'm sure I could get out of here on my own. You would shut down the second you reach the beach, Terra. On second thought, maybe teamwork makes the dream work. We laughed together. The mood was infinitely better than it was just a few minutes ago. And then someone's going to get shot, right? What did the yoga instructor say when her landlord tried to evict her? See, this is one of the reasons I would love it if the chat thing worked, because then I wouldn't have to deal with this. Namaste? Wait. What did the yoga instructor say when her landlord tried to evict her? Namaste. Oh, that's nasty. Ugh. We speak English here. What was that? I'm a writing major. You can't do that to me. We spend the rest of the night talking to the details of the plan, including what we do if the unexpected happens. What's the unexpected? Obviously, you're expecting it. One thing was for sure, though. We weren't giving up on getting out of here. His new weakness is corny jokes. No, it's like... Oh, it all ends tomorrow? Oh, does it now? Does it now? I'm pretty sure Damien looked me in the eyes and said, "We siphon the fuel out of the plane." That's not what Damien sounds like. Damien sounds like, "We siphon the fuel. We siphon the fuel out of the plane. I'm gonna go shoot an intern now." There we go. That's how he sounds. What do you know, Reed? You actually made it to the last one-on-one date. How are you feeling? Hold on, don't get mad at me. Frieza laughed at why is 6 afraid of 7? 7, 8, 9, that's like a classic. It's, you know, old, tired, and kind of funny adjacent. But, like, you can chuckle at that one, and that's like watching a classic movie and being like, there are better movies, but this one's still good. There's not really an example. My brain immediately went to Princess Bride, but that movie's just fantastic and, you know, wonderful in every way, shape, and form. Which is objectively true, and I will take no contest to that. But, I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was saying. We're just gonna continue going. How are we feeling? Pretty good. Honestly, pretty good. I'm excited to see how a day with Allie will be. Oh, you've got a real surprise in store. She has all of us in the crew working extra hard to prepare a special date for you. And by all of us in the crew, I mean the Brothers 5. How about you go find her? Spend some time together while we set things up for you. They're gonna siphon the fuel out of the plane. They're gonna set up anti-aircraft turrets. It's not going to work. We're all going to die. Okay, let's see if Usagi spawned a new joke. What did the football coach say to the broken vending machine? Give me my quarterback. Sounds like a plan, Cat. Let's see. Oh, looks like she's by the beach. Guess that's where I'm headed. Don't do anything we can't air. Murder is okay, but God forbid someone takes their top off. Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. I waved to Kat as I went on my way. She is so on to us. There is no way she's not on to us. Like, there's no way. Like, you guys agree with me, right? There's no way that she's not on to everything that's going on. Like, it's just... There's no way. Morning, Allie. Reed, it's always nice to see you. The difference between Allie's voice during the day and night was like day and night. Reed, you're just as bad as Usagi. I guess we do have to worry about the cameras, but still, it takes getting some used to. Takes some getting used to. Promise this is my primary language. I know it's going to be tough to top your previous dates with all the other girls, but I think I have a shot. I'm looking forward to it, Allie. The last time we were near water, she stole a boat that she could not sail. You better be. We've been saving the best for last. She reached for my hand. Walk with me? I reached for her outstretched hand. It'd be my pleasure. I'm not in Reed's voice. Hold on. The two of us walked around the beach for a while, getting to know each other. So, what'll you be doing when the show's over? Shandel, do I like astronomy? I do very much like astronomy. No, what have I done? What have I done? Why don't astronomers like Orion's Belt? I'm pretty sure astronomers are big fans of Orion's Belt. First thing I'm gonna say is say hey to my family again and then make them a dice dinner. It's a big waste of space. I've died. Chandelarian has died. Please wait while we summon a new soul for him. You've killed me. Okay. I'm pretty sure that they've gone sick with worry in the week since I've been gone. I wonder what they're thinking now. It's been at least 2 years since then. 2 years. Jeepers creepers. Kat was right. Sometimes not remembering is a blessing. Wouldn't she say that? Allie doesn't have that luxury. Anyway, I've got a surprise for you. Come on. She pulled me along by the hand into the forest. I have to say, Allie's really impressed me. Of course, it was her deliberate plan to come into the forest and get to the hangar, but she made it seem so spontaneous. You're going to love it. I saw it the same moment she did. Firing squad, burning fuselage, Damien cackling over the corpse of a murdered puppy. Like, what is it? It was all we could do was stand and watch. No. She staggered and almost fell. And who could blame her? Okay, they chose the safe and boring option. The hangar was engulfed in roaring flames. The heat was incredible. There was no way either of us could take another step towards the hangar without being burned alive. The stench of burning oil assaulted me without mercy. We were at a loss for words. I mean, at least it's the plane and not a gun. Oh, in front of all those flames was her, walking away. Somehow, I just know it was her. Sorry, Allie. Reed, there's been a small change of plans. I'm sure you can tell, but we've hit a few snags with the hangar. How about you two spend your day on the ground instead? I want to scream. I want to attack her with every bone in my body. I mean, at this point, just do. I did not expect to be given this power. Okay. Let's weigh the options. Let's do some pro and con, right? That's how scientists do things. We gotta see, like, you know, what is brain can't think. What are the pros and cons of attacking her versus not attacking her? Because if we attack her, well, the jig is up. If I sound quiet, it's because I'm setting up a poll, because I want to see what you guys think. I'm good. I mean, my heart says attacker. That's probably what I'm gonna do. But I'm curious to see what the probably two of you do. Usagi, why must you spread these lies? Where are you getting your information from? There's this nonsense about a psycho stream tomorrow. What would possibly motivate me to do a psycho stream? There's no reason. Really? 3 people have voted don't. You, sir. Me, sir. Me, sir. I motivated myself. To... I'm surprised at the results of this vote. We've got... we are voting for whether we attack her or we don't. I'm leaning towards attack her, but I'm curious to see what you guys think. Apparently, most of you think we don't, which was surprising. I'll wait for the thing to end and then see what happens. Huh? 3 out of 4 of you voted for the don't attack, which was surprising. Ooh, do I listen to democracy? No, democracy has failed me. We're gonna attack. As soon as I took 1 step towards her, I could feel a hand pulling me back. Ah. You want to attack a woman? Shandel, how could you? I do not discriminate. If you're asking for a smacking, you're gonna get a smacking. Democracy is making you play Psycho tomorrow? Maybe that's why democracy failed. It's Allie. One look from her says everything. You can't do this. Dang it. There is no democracy. And she's right. I can't afford to put everyone in danger. Look at her. Their dumb little wink. She's probably hiding a gun behind that jacket. To hold myself back from giving away what this plane meant to me took all the strength I had. They lit this plane on fire because they knew what you are doing. To think otherwise. I'm just hoping Allie gets it. Reed's as dumb as a brick in a storm. I'm hoping Allie gets it. Sounds fine to me, Kat. I'm just glad you're safe. What happened? We're still looking into it. Still looking into it. You have everything on this island. Still looking at. That's the words. Well, either way, there's nothing we can do about that. How about we go somewhere else, Reed? She reached for my hand and held it tight. How could she smile like this at me? Because she has had her memory for longer than you and has been having to do this for a while. Kat's probably the one who freed her, I'm assuming. I don't know. I have no information. Of course, Allie. Dang it, why did Reed become so... He goes, of course, Allie. Let's go for a walk. For the rest of the day, Allie and I put on a performance of a lifetime. Chandler, you are required to suffer for our entertainment. It's not even that I have to suffer. It's that I have to suffer in this specific way. Do you know... Actually, I guess you don't know. I have curated a vast, quote-unquote, vast list of things that I could suffer through that aren't Psycho. But you guys, all you want is Psycho no Sutoka. And I don't know why. What is in Psycho no Sutoka that is like... What am I missing? What am I missing? What's the spark there? Is it just that I suffer extra because I can't control anything? I don't know. Anyway, though our faces were all smiles and laughter, we knew now more than ever that we were trapped in Kate and Kat's macabre puppet show. Is it Kat's? I thought it was Damien's, whatever. And Kat loved to make us dance. She must have known we were trying to escape, but how? How? You are... You have corrupted one of her agents. The entire building is under surveillance constantly because this is a dating show. And also, you are all variations on prisoners of war. No kidding, she knows what you're planning. She sees everything you do. Anyway, did we make a mistake? Yes, you planned. Did 4 give us away? Probably. Should we have ever trusted him in the first place? No. Who can I trust now? Not the guy you bribed. Time is ticking, and the end of the show looms closer and closer. It's time. I'm supposed to meet with the group, but what should we even do? There's no way we can escape. Our last chance died with the hangar. Rebellion's always there. I think it's just... What is it? It's Kat, Damien, the Brothers 5, whose allegiance is dubious at best. Oh, there are a handful of other people, aren't there? No. It's just the Brothers 5, who used to be the Brothers 6. Should I just make a break for it? No, I'd never make it. And the others would suffer for my mistake. What do I do? You don't look so good, Reed. I've been better. Kat. It hasn't exactly been sunshine and rainbows today. You really aren't much for acting, are you, Reed? Look, I already know about you and your plan to escape, naturally. My blood ran cold. You know, take the plane, fly away from here. It wasn't too hard to figure out. I tried to say something in my defense, but my voice wouldn't come out. It was all I could do to stand wide-eyed. I know you and the others found the lab, got your memories back. Well, at least the others did. And I know that every night you all work together to try to find a way out. I mean, of course I'd know. I'm the reason why you got this far. What do you mean? Just follow me. You'll save all of us time. Oh? Plot twist. We walked to the locked room near the games room. She took out her master key and span it around. You never really thought a bunny could take a key from me, right? Honestly, I don't know what to believe anymore. She opened the door. Shock and awe. The others were inside, looking as surprised as I was. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't kill you right now, Kat. How about 2? First, your inside man was never 4. It was me. Yeah, we know. I mean, come on. He wouldn't be smart enough for something like this. Second, you only ever had a chance at escaping this island because of me. Newsflash, Allie, those tanks never just bug out. You're the one who let me out of my tank. The one and only. Allie was at a loss for words, and I was no different. I mean, come on, guys. This is elementary stuff. These things don't just happen. Oh, what's that? Okay, we're good. What do you want, Kat? Honestly, same thing as you guys. I want off this crazy train. I want out. I want you guys to include me in your little escape plan. What? Do I have something on my face? As hard as it is to believe, the list of people who want to stay on this island is pretty short. Hell no, we can't trust you. I'm not sure how, but I remember I tried to escape with you before. I trusted you. I even fell for you. Even 5 girls isn't enough? Unbelievable. And then you betrayed me. And shot me! There's no way we could ever trust you. You're just gonna stab us in the back. Shoot us in the back, Reed. Come on. Keep it on the theme. Is that true, Kat? I'm ashamed to say it is. But I didn't have a choice. You know how it is with Damien. It doesn't matter if you share the same blood. He'll take the people you love hostage and use them to force you to dance to his tune. I'm sorry I betrayed you, Reed. I really am. But if I had to do it again, I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Because there was someone I needed to save. My grandmama. I know I must look like the villain to you, but believe me, I have people I care about too. If you're so compassionate, how come you burned up our only way out of here? You're lucky I did, Reed. If you'd actually flown as planned, you'd all be at the bottom of the ocean right now. What do you mean? It's a cruel trick of Damien's. He knew there was a chance that people on the show would recover their memories and try to escape. So he made us build the hangar and the plane. It's the one place anyone trying to escape would go. Exactly. I've told you in the past, Allie, never fly that plane or take the boat out of sight of this island. Oh, does it explode? If you did, you'd have blown up like fireworks. Unfortunate that Allie and I were in that plane, which was little more than a flying death trap. Sent a chill down my spine. I like when Chandler plays Psycho. Ugh. Crowbars, yeah, crowbars are real useful tools. Psycho. You know what else? You know what I should do? No. Those were not words. Those were not words. I was not going to say I should publicly cyberbully Habu Payne. Habu Payne has done nothing but craft a game out of the dedication of someone who wanted to create something. And the game is fun for, people who are into that kind of thing. For me, it's a constant stream of suffering and pain, but, semantics. Look, the simple reality is you need me to escape. Without me, you won't even make it past the barrier. What barrier? Exactly. And though I hate it, I need you guys to help me and us escape. She reached her hand towards me for a handshake. Allies? Let's discuss first. Kat leaned against the wall while the rest of us debated what to do. Can we really trust her? This might just be another trap. It's not like it'd be the first by her for you to fall into, Reed. You're right. That said, it's not like we have much to lose at this point. Even if she'd done terrible things to us in the past, we still need her to escape. You alright, Allie? I'm fine. I'm just angry at myself. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Don't beat yourself up about it. We're still alive, and that's what counts. She's right, I'm not sure how I'm feeling right now either, but we're alive. Oh, wait, what's that? Hold on, I just realized I have a serious case of robot voice. I don't know what to do for that. Yeah, I genuinely don't know what to do for that. Yes, It'll be fine. It'll be fine. That counts for something. You're right, Reed. Oh, I gotta put that down there. And as much as I hate to say it, I think we'll need Kat's help. Trustworthy or not, if we want to stay that way. Accept your fate as Robot Man. I mean, for now, it's just how it goes. Obviously, keep an eye on her. I will figure out Robot Man afterwards. Oh, what? There's a pocket in this thing? What? Huh. That's funny. There's a pocket in the arm of the chair. But we'll need to keep an eye on her. I couldn't say it better myself. Who would choose the don't keep an eye on? Like, you can't just trust someone who shot you. Or stabbed you. Generally, if someone has spilled your blood, you shouldn't just trust them. You know, some life advice from Shandel. Alright, Kat. If you want our help, you're going to need to answer a few questions. Ask away. What the hell is this sick show for? And why have you been forcing us to repeat it over and over? Of course you can trust of course you can trust everyone that stabs you? LP, I wouldn't do that, but you know, maybe stabbing is a sign of affection in your part of the country, or world. Where I come from, stabbing is generally an expression of some kind of intense aggression, dislike, or like maybe a dispute. Like, let me put it in perspective. The last time I stabbed someone was, and you know, it wasn't a good situation. Generally, if you stab someone, you shouldn't. No, wait. Someone stabs you, you shouldn't just trust them. Don't worry about that. And why have you been forcing us to repeat it over and over? As someone from the Resistance, it should be obvious to you. This is just one of hundreds of killing shows we air. Shows that keep people scared. That keep people from organizing against the government. Yep, Hunger Games. Hundreds! Dang! You want to paralyze people with fear? You broadcast exactly what will happen to you if you rise up. You're monsters, you know that? I don't disagree with you, but we're not in charge here. Some of us still have family to lose, Allie. Oh dear. Continue. Before we air each show, we test them internally on test audiences to see what kinds of ratings they bring for the fortunate, and what kind of despair they bring for the less fortunate. Yeah, despair. Always comes back to despair. If they tested well enough, we'd air it, but it wasn't efficient. But we couldn't just film a killing show over and over to see which version of it rated best. You can't bring people back from the dead. It was the same for the test audiences. You couldn't just make them watch multiple versions of a show, as they'd remember previous versions that would influence their opinions. There was no way to test multiple versions of a show without losing the feeling that lives were really in danger. But the memory rewriter would have changed that. It did. We were able to reuse everybody. Our volunteer actors, the test audiences. Since we could just make people forget what happened, we could film run after run of the show, where each was as if it were the first time to all of you. And that's exactly what we've been doing here for the last 2 years. So, hold on. I think I've got lost. So what they do is, before they air the show, we test them on test audiences to see what ratings they bring for the people who are rich and not being oppressed by the government, and what kind of like, oh, we shouldn't deal with the government for the people who are getting stepped on. If they test well enough, they'd air it, but it wasn't efficient because they couldn't just film a killing show a bunch of times to see which version rated best, because people die. Same for test audiences. You couldn't just make them watch multiple versions of a show, as they would remember previous versions that would influence their opinions. Oh, okay. That's what she meant. It's like, you would think, well, but that's normal. You don't need... Ugh. You do not need... okay. Oh, okay, with like the feeling that lives are really in danger. Okay, never mind. That makes sense. You need the, like, the fresh taste of the fact that it's a killing game. Yeah, I'm picking up what she was putting down. No way to test it without losing the feeling, but the memory rewriter would have changed. Memory rewriter... Yeah, say that 5 times fast. did. We were able to reuse everybody. Our volunteer actors, the test audiences. Yep, cool. It was a lot to hear. I had a feeling, but to know that people looked at us like we were nothing but lab rats, well, I genuinely was afraid for my life. It's sickening. We were silent for a while. Oh, so that's why we've done this a bunch of times. If you've been testing the show this long, when's the real thing? There is no real thing. It's only what version tests the best. That said, there's only so much time Damien is willing to spend on this show, and that time is almost up. This is the last run of the show. If you don't escape before the end, you're all as good as dead. I know Damien and I have said that we'd let you and your chosen partner go if you achieve good enough ratings, but it's a lie, isn't it? Yeah. I'm sorry I've waited this long to try and help you guys. I've been too scared to risk it all, but I have nothing left to lose now. She extended her hand to me for a handshake. Allies? At least till we're out of here? I don't really have a choice this time either, huh? If you wanted to, you could report us right now. That's true, and my word would count for more than all of yours. But that wouldn't save the person I need to. Who is it, Reed? Like it or not, we have to work together. It's either Reed or 4. Then it's a deal. Allie shook Kate's hand. Kat, are you sure you don't want to? I'm fine, Scarlet. It's not important anymore, and we don't have any time to waste. What was that about? If you say so. Anyway. The only time we can escape is the last day of the show, between midnight and just before the sun goes up. That's when the boat comes, to welcome the newly engaged couple, and that's the only way off this island alive. It also doubles as a supply ship. We use it to replenish between each run of the show. Are there no other planes on the island? A boat would be far slower. Unfortunately, it's not so easy. There's a protective shell around the island, which performs 2 functions. First, it renders us invisible to satellite. It's the reason why your people couldn't find us, Allie. Second, if anything bigger than a human being tries to get in or outside of the barrier, it'll get fried. Unless it's emitting a compatible IFF signal. I think I know what that stands for, but I don't remember. The only way off the island that will have that signal is the boat. I'm betting it'll be heavily guarded. Well, yes, but not from people on it. The ship itself will be run by a skeleton crew. It's the staff on the island who we'll have to watch out for. That still leaves the question of how we'll deal with them. Last time I checked, there's hundreds of them, and not even 10 of us. Actually, it might not be so hard after all. I've got a plan that just might work. Though I have to admit, it's a little crazy. Everything about this is crazy. I like the sound of that. If it involves zombies again, I'm out. Actually, zombies isn't a terrible idea. Yui explained her plan to us with a renewed confidence that could inspire anyone to believe. Luckily, we still have tomorrow, so we have just the amount of time we need. This just might work, Yui. You're a mad genius. What, is she gonna Snow White the island? Just like unleash the animals? It's crazier than anything I'd imagined. And crazy enough to work. Let's get to work. Wait, were we even listening to the same plan? The others went their separate ways to help prepare for Violet's plan. Violet's plan? I thought it was Yui's plan. Whatever. But Kat stayed. Our business wasn't finished just yet. Yeah, she did shoot you. Probably should air that out. What's up? What's your game? I want to trust you, Kat. I really do. But you're up to something, aren't you? Just like every other time I trusted you. I can't blame you for feeling that way. And I can't take back what I've done before. The only thing I can say to try to make you trust me is that we both have people we care about, Reed. And that if you don't escape, then the person I care about will go down with you. I'm not asking for you to put your neck out for me. You'll never have to. I'm asking for you to help somebody that you've never met, and you never will. Somebody innocent. It's strange. This woman has put me through hell, treated me like a lab rat and more. And yet, somehow I think she's telling the truth. Honestly, it doesn't really matter if you do trust me. You'll see tomorrow that I'm going along with Violet's plan either way. I'll trust you, Cat. No, don't apologize for yelling. Don't be. I literally shot you. Exactly. She gets it. Don't be a doormat, dude. I think that earns you the angry to be right and more, no? The right to be angry and more, no? Well, I've gotten to know you over these past years. Not for more than a couple weeks straight, but I got to know you. And I think you're rude and manipulative and have no problem lying to my face. Hey, can we skip to the part where you compliment me? You're also incredibly crass, you keep secrets from everybody, and you finished... But I don't think you're a bad person. Every time the show ran, you always talked to me, to make me feel like I wasn't alone. And you made sure I never lost hope. I know that was never part of the job. You didn't have to do that. Yet you did. Over and over. It must have been so tiring to do that. Over and over, full well knowing that we were doomed. I don't know why you're doing all this, but I believe that you do care about helping people. Person. I'm flattered, Reed. But you've got me wrong. What do you mean? Everything I've ever done for you, the others, it's been for my own selfish reasons. It just happens to line up nicely. Though I appreciate the compliment. Unlike before, I couldn't tell if she was telling the truth. We went our separate ways shortly after. I spent the rest of the night helping the others with preparing for the plan. I was exhausted when I went back to my room, but I still couldn't fall asleep for several hours. Bro, your bed is like a cloud. What do you mean you couldn't fall asleep? It's as if something's on the tip of my tongue, but I just barely can't grasp it. Yet somehow, I know I'm closer than I've ever been. Ooh, memory unlocked? Or not. Kat was true to her word. Instead of having another date on the 6th day of the show, she planned a huge party for the staff instead. A thank you all for your hard work party. As soon as she told her staff that Violet would be cooking for the event, all of them dropped everything and helped prepare for it. Yeah, she's the only person on this island who can cook. While the staff prepared the party grounds during the day, each of us were hard at work, making sure the other parts of it went well. Violet cooked mountains of food as if her life depended on it. In truth, it did. Yui was playing games with the staff outside. Didn't take long for her to become a fast favorite. I'm pretty sure half the staff were playing games just so they could get her to notice them. And she knew it. Dang, that's kinda... I have to admit, I'm really impressed by Yui. Her plan is really coming together. Tara and Scarlet joined forces to make sure all the staff joined the festivities. Tara used Kat's producer room to find any stragglers who hadn't joined the festival. Wait, sorry, what's Tara doing? Tara and Scarlet joined forces to make sure... Yeah, okay, cool. As Tara found them one by one, Scarlet turned on the charm and made sure they came with her to the party. Then, when it was time for Scarlet to switch to her other mission, Allie took over, though I'm told she employed more force than charm. Meanwhile, I ran around like a chicken with its head cut off, trying to make sure every part of our plan was going smoothly. And for once, it did. Oh, did it now? A few hours later, we had every staff member on the island partying their lights out. Everybody's here? You bet. Should have seen the ones that tried to run. I made sure everyone who came stayed too. Perfect. Everybody's eaten? As they should have. Eat these fine food. Oh no. Looks like it's all going according to plan. Did they do what I think they did? I'm just going to go ahead and get to the fun part. Scarlet pulled out a remote from her pocket and pressed it. No. Okay, fireworks. It's not like a mass poisoning or something. The cheers of the staff were like thunder. And with that, the plan is going as smoothly as can be. Great job, team. We owe you one, Yui. Right back at you, Allie. We cheered as firework after firework lit up the night sky. Whoa, are fireworks supposed to be this bright? Oh no. Come to think of it, these fireworks are practically blinding. Oh dear. I have to say, I did a pretty good job with these fireworks. Weren't you a military scientist? Though there might be some side effects to watching them from so close. Let's worry about that later. The fireworks were the signal to those trying to escape that there was nothing left to do except wait. I'm pretty sure everyone's here. It's going to be a long night. I know what we said before, but it'd be such a shame to spend tonight just worrying over what may happen tomorrow. We might live, we might die, same as any other day. Yeah, okay. How about instead we just dance the night away? You know what? That sounds great. Oh, please don't make me pick who to dance with. I don't feel like having to do that. That sounds lovely. Let's do it. Come on, let's dance like there's no tomorrow. Yuck. Don't be like that, Tara. It'd be good for us to blow off some steam. Dancing sounds like exercise. And exercise... Ooh. Allie picked up Tara over her shoulder. Ooh. And away we go. Come on, come on. Scarlet grabbed my hand and pulled me with her to where people were dancing. The others followed close behind. They sure are carefree, huh? Some things never change. Maybe we'll get out of here tomorrow. Maybe we won't. I hope we do, though. I like to think that one day we'll look back and remember this day. It was the most fun night I've ever had, out of the nights that I can remember. We lived like there was no tomorrow, 'cause there won't be. And now, we'll find out if there is a tomorrow for us. Ooh, I should save. Oh, dear. Oh, no. I'm just gonna click. Boop. Boop. Trying to see. Is this like the time? Oh, this is the time. Okay, cool. We waited in the darkness for hours, waiting for the boat to come. The plan was simple, yet had no room for error. First, we had to make sure the boat really is coming. It's later than usual. You think they're on to us? No, it'll just be a little longer. It's cold. There's no point worrying at this point. Should have worn a coat. If they're on to us now, we're already dead. All we can do is wait. We waited for an hour more, then another, then another. We were losing hope. I guess we're home. It's here! Oh wow, that was perfect timing. Kat pointed towards the ocean, and we all looked in unison. Just as she said, the boat was coming. It looked huge, despite how far it was. It must be massive from up close. Alright, it's only going to be a few minutes before it reaches the shore. Let's book it back to the mansion. Second, we needed to get back to the mansion before the boat reaches the shore. From what Kat told us, the staff will physically inspect the mansion to make sure we're there. We can't rely on overriding the feeds. If we're not there, they'll sound the alarm, and our chance of escaping will go from slim to nil. According to Kat, it's how I got caught last time. I'm like oddly tense. I mean, you don't have to be in your rooms. I turned off the light, then jumped onto the bed and pretended to be asleep. You're allowed to be awake. A few moments later, I heard the sound of somebody opening a door. It must be them. There was a mechanical rhythm to it. Footsteps. A door would open, more footsteps, a short pause, footsteps, a door would close, repeat. Over and over, closer and closer, till it got to my room. I tried my best to make my breathing sound natural. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Footsteps. A second later, my door opens. I can tell there's probably about 5 people. Breathe in. They're walking closer to me. Breathe out. I can tell 2 of them are in front of me. They're muttering somewhere under their breath. You have to pity her. Come on, she could do better. Rude. Breathe in. Hey, something's wrong. Feels like my heart stopped. Breathe out. They're moving closer to me. step by step. What's that? Breathe in. I think it takes everything I have not to move when every nerve in my body screams to run. This is it. They're on to me. I can't help but ball the fist of my hand. Never mind. We're done for the night. Let's head out. Sounds good to me. I heard them walk further away from me, then outside the room. Finally, they closed the door. I breathed out like never before. On to the next part of the plan. I mean, there was oh dear. We regrouped downstairs. This wasn't so difficult, was it? Like taking candy from a baby. You're all so stupid. Wait, where's Tara? Yup. I'll go check on her. Don't split the party. Okay, as if on cue, Tara came running down the stairs. Don't stress me out like that, game. I'm good. Don't worry about it. And I definitely didn't fall asleep just now. Oh dear. I didn't buy it, and the rest of us didn't either. Alright, back to the problem at hand. We may have avoided detection for now, but there's going to be upwards of 100 guards on patrol between here and the boat. There's little to no chance we can all make it there without being seen, but it's a chance we'll have to take. Actually, we have just the thing for that. Courtesy of Scarlet and I. You didn't, what, you make a stealth potion? What's that? Well, we went through all the trouble of preparing such a big party for all the staff. It would be a shame if we didn't give them a little extra to chew on, no? You didn't. Oh, she did. It was like an absurd scene from an art house movie gone mad. What have you done? Brat. They zombied my boys. Should have gone into accounting. Oh, 5. Hundreds of zombies littered the field. Wait, then who was checking the rooms? You know, I can't believe we ever let you make shit, Scarlet. You better be glad that you did. Now that I think about it, couldn't we have just put a sleeping agent or something like that in? Yeah, that's what I assumed you did. You didn't... Oh, you war criminals. Oh gosh, where's the fun in that? The fun? Well, we still have to go past them to get to the boat, right? Who was checking rooms? Don't worry about it. I've got a fair share of experience in taking down zombies. You have a gun. She has a gun. Something about that rubs me the wrong way. Oh dear. Don't worry about it. Let's be on our way. We managed to sneak out of the mansion without much of a fuss. As soon as we got into the forest, it was smooth sailing. There were just a few zombies in there. To be honest, how much Scarlet enjoyed herself taking them down was more concerning. I'll worry about that when we got off this island. For now, I'll focus on getting out of here. A few moments later, we made it to the beach. The boat was clear in sight. Wow, it's huge. Let's not waste any time. We rushed onto the ship and ran straight for the captain's deck. You guys wait here. It's practically guaranteed that the engine's been tampered with, and I need to fix it. If I know my father, he'll do it just the way it was last time. You know what, Reed? Come with me just in case. Maybe that's where the crew members are. Lead the way. What's a skeleton crew for a boat the size of a small city? It was pitch black inside. Cat had to shine a light to see anything. Strange. Where are they? Well, let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. No, look it in the mouth. Found it. Chalk it up to my dad outsourcing everything to the grunts. This is child's play to me now. Cat got to work fixing the engine. Watch my back. We still don't know if we're in the clear, and this is going to take a minute. Got it. I turned around and kept a lookout. It was almost impossible to see anything, though. Since when were you a mechanic? Honestly, since my first failed escape. I had to teach myself. There isn't exactly a trade school on this island. If I hadn't, I'd never be able to help anybody escape this island. I'm sorry I didn't trust you before, Cat. I get it now. Why you did what you had to do. Keep talking like that and you'll raise a death flag for the both of us. Jeez, that's what I was thinking. We can talk more later, if you'd like. In the meantime, this boat is fixed. Nice. Let's tell the others and get the hell out of here. What, are they all at gunpoint? Or not? Okay. I don't know, but maybe we've reached the ending. Maybe this is the happy ending. We ran back to the others and told them the good news. That is such a red flag. At the same time, Kat revved the engine of the boat. We were good to go. We literally jumped for joy as the boat started to move. Oh no. Gosh, I can't believe it. We're really doing this. We're finally getting out of here. It's hard to believe, but it is true. We did it. Now, you don't have to thank me all at once. We really did it. Thank you, Kat. You really saved us. You did. We wouldn't be able to get to this point if it weren't for you. There's no need to thank me. I actually should apologize that I didn't do any of this sooner. Well. Here we go. The intercom rang out. Kat turned white as a sheet when we heard a voice that was all too familiar. No. Damn it! Damien. Ding, ding, ding. Guess you learned at least something in school, Kat. Not enough, clearly. But hey, it's something that's gotta win a participation ribbon somewhere. You knew what I was planning. Of course I did, dearie. I made you. I know exactly how you think. And I have to thank you. Your mother would be proud of the show you've given us these last 2 years. What? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I forget to tell you? While you were busy filming Reed and those other bitches, my team was filming your brave attempts to save these idiots. Gives the audience a little more reason for why they should stay in line, you know? After all, if I do this to my own daughter, imagine what I'd do to someone who wasn't. You're a monster. Flattery will get you nowhere, Kit Kat. Well, it doesn't matter now. Do whatever the hell you want. We're getting out of here. This boat's gonna blow. We fixed the boat, and there's nothing you can do to stop us now. We're getting out of here. Saying garbage like that is just playing with fire, love. The earth started to shake. Even though we were on the boat, I could tell the island was rumbling. That's not good. In the distance, a metal barrier slowly rose out of the ocean. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've reached curtains. It climbed higher and higher till it cast a shadow over the boat. Higher and higher, till the only daylight we could see was just from a circle high above us. We were trapped. How about we play a game, little rats? Damien spoke down to us from some kind of holographic screen on the walls. Way to go, full sci-fi villain. He gestured to some kind of machine behind him, in what looked like a strange kind of stadium. I've got myself a little switch here that controls the barrier. One push of this and you'd be free to go. It'd be easy for you to waltz on in and flip it. You've gotten rid of all our security. Oh! Didn't mean to do that. But this switch is only going to work if you have 2 people's handprints with producer level clearance. Sure, you've got Kat, but you'll never be able to get mine. He pulled out the same gun I'd been shot with before. Though don't let that stop you from trying. The hologram disappeared with a click, leaving us in an uneasy silence. Our hands are tied. We've no choice but to go back. Hello? He's got a gun. He'd take us all down before we even had a chance to grab him. Yeah, if you go in single file. We've got no choice, though. Doesn't Scarlet have a gun? It's like non-lethal, but a non-lethal Gatling gun is better than no gun. If we wait here, it's only a matter of time before they can send people after us. I guess we have to head back to the beach. Let's turn this around. We've got an ass to kick. Dang, Violet's really coming into her own. No, that's exactly what Damien wants you to do. The turning around part or the ass kicking? I'll leave that to your imagination. Damien has a script that he wants to see play out. People try to revolt, fail, and get killed. I guarantee you if we do just that, he has a plan for it. He'll find some kind of way to turn us against each other and then none of us will be making it out of here alive. Even so, we can't just stay here and wait until we're out of time. Reed and I will go to flip the switch. Besides, we're the only two people here who can do anything about it. Why? Yeah, I'm confused. Do I have producer level clearance? What do you mean by that? I thought that only you and Damien... I'll explain on the way. There's no time. Reed, are you ready to run? I won't allow it. There's no way we are letting Reed go back there without us. You said it, sister. I'm not letting you all lose your one chance of getting out of here. Scarlet, please. You know exactly what Damien is capable of. I don't like this, Cat. I know. Let them go. Believe me, I hate this. I hate this to my core. But Cat's right. Silence all around. Cat didn't waste a single moment. She reached for my hand. Ugh, stress. Before I knew what I was doing, we ran off the boat together and back to the mansion as fast as we could. I was running on pure instinct, like my body had done this before, countless times. Which it has. I looked back to the boat just once, but I couldn't help but linger for a moment. I could tell from their faces that they wanted to be running with me, not waiting for us to come back. I'm going to make Damien pay for making them suffer like this. We went back to running. I followed Cat's lead. It's earlier than I'd planned, but there's no time like the present for exposition about your past. It would be good to know why I'm running with you. What would happen? Would I happen to be resistant to bullets? We'll find out if you are together. What? Though, if you look at your history, I'd say no. Hey, I survived the time you shot me. I'm pretty resistant. Touché. Before you came onto the show, you were a producer. Just like me. Huh. We used to work together. We were partners. In more ways than one, though. That was forever ago. Living and working on this island was the only life I'd ever known. It sounds awful, but I didn't have a problem with running these shows. There was nothing different to compare it with. But then, I met you. I've got no idea what would bring someone like you to this island, but meeting you changed me. She smiled like I'd never seen before. You made me see that there was a world out there that was beautiful. Hold on. Why is this wonderful person who you fell in love with working on the Killing Show? And you helped me realize that we needed to shut this place down. If we wanted there to be a world out there at all. For years we worked together to free as many people as we could from these death trap shows. We shipped them away safely, faked their deaths, everything. And we did just that, for a time. Then Damien started to suspect something was up. Each day he got closer and closer to figuring out, until I knew we couldn't stay any longer. But it was too late by then. Damien caught us. You mean you betrayed me? I can't remember much, but I remember you and we were together. And then you sold me out, right when we were trying to escape? Why? Because she has a kid. It's like I said before, I didn't have a choice. And I still don't. I know you have no reason to trust me anymore, and I don't expect you would. But we need each other's help to get off this island now. Since both of us are technically still producers, we can activate the switch if we work together. Wouldn't your producer status have been revoked when you got added to the roster of show? We don't even have to take Damien down, though I doubt he'd let us use it that easily. Can you trust me enough for that? Honestly, I don't know. A part of me wants to trust Cat, the same part that unconsciously remembers that I did for years and years. But how can I forget that betrayal, even if she had her reasons? Sure. I'll keep an eye on her. When we get back to the mansion, Cat made a beeline for the lab. I ran with her as fast as I could. Our footsteps on the winding metal staircase echoed like a thundering drum. You're about to see the real reason why the show is on the island. On this island? Cat took out her master key and slid it into a hidden socket in a wall behind one of the tanks. Click! Don't say I didn't warn you. The same wall split into two doors, slowly revealing another hidden staircase. You think you guys could get an elevator instead? I said the same thing! As soon as I took one step down the staircase, I could tell something was different. Something was telling me that I shouldn't go down there. Come on, we don't have time to waste. I've got nothing to lose. You've got a handful to lose. With each step down, it grew darker and darker. Eventually, I couldn't see my hand in front of my face. Then, light. Blinding light. And... applause? I thought this was the music from, Oh, it is! Wait, is this stock Unity music? This music's... oh, that's funny. Yeah. Welcome, welcome. You finally made it. Damien's face was plastered over countless screens in a stadium that could fill tens of thousands of people. Countless cameras littered the seats, all focused on center stage, a battleground sprawling with maze-like walls of all shapes and sizes, and littered with guns. Thanks to the walls, we couldn't see Damien directly, but we knew he was here from the screens. We wouldn't have a show with you idiots, so I'm glad you actually came back. And get met without. Aw man, you couldn't even bring back the others. You're no fun. You just really gotta make me work, huh? Anyway, congrats on making it this far, etc., etc. I gotta say, I'm proud of you for making it here, daughter of mine. I'm impressed that you remembered your old haunt from just from a few seconds of video. No thanks to you, you dirtbag. Is that any way to thank someone who gives you room and board? You gave Rita way nicer room than I ever got. Blame your mom for that one, kid. Anyway, how about you be a dear and explain the game we got going on here? The switch we're looking for is somewhere in here. The problem is, so is Damien. And he's got a gun. And more ammunition than he needs to kill both of us. What about the weapons on the ground? Maybe there's something we can use to level the playing field. All empty, right? It's all we can do, but the odds aren't in our favor. Most of the weapons laying around are useless. They are meant to make people lose hope that they could fight back. Most is better than all of them, at least. Well, yes and no. There's no hope to lose if they knew all of them were fake. That's Damien's MO. He'll give the people trapped on his shows just enough hope for escape. Then he'll use that to trap you. Real guns among the fakes. Boats and planes when you're trapped on an island. If we're gonna make it through this, you can't fall for his game. Understand? Loud and clear. Then let's go. There's no time to waste. We ran from wall to wall, taking cover between each time. Whenever we had the chance, we'd pick up what looked like a gun and see if it was real. We only had seconds to check for each one. Damien was hot on our trail. A gunshot rang out, blowing a hole through the wall Kat and I were hiding behind. Oh, so they're not... oh dear. What's the matter? You're like two lats in a rab. Whoop. He fired again. Shrapnel from the wall scraped my arm. Fuck! It was like my arm had been lit on fire. Reed, you okay? Don't stop if he's that close. I'll live, don't worry. We need to find a weapon. And we need to find the switch. We ran behind another wall, narrowly dodging another shot from Damien. It dawned on me that he wasn't even trying to hit us. He was trying to make us scared. And it was working. But why? He's reloading. Come on! We dashed out from behind a wall and ran past Damien, looking desperately for the switch, for any weapons we could find. I managed to pick up 2 pistols. Kat did the same. Damn, looks like they're fake too. How's yours looking? I took a look at the first one. Upon further inspection, it was clear that it was no more than a plastic toy. But the second one? Kat realized it at the same second I did. It was real, with a single bullet loaded. Alright, that's good. Let's... Another 2 shots rang out, blowing a hole in the wall just next to where my head was a second ago. Fuck! How come he gets that fucking hand cannon? The budget's gotta go somewhere, I guess. Dang. Does he just have like a deagle or something? Anyway, we've got a gun. That's probably the only real one in the stadium. We need to find the switch now. Even with a gun, we're no match for him. Sounds good to me. We ran further through the stadium, opposite the entrance until we were square in the middle of the stadium. And there it was. The switch! You'd think they'd have hit it better. Damien's laughter echoed through the arena as he reappeared on the screens. Congrats, you found the switch. It's a damn shame I forgot to mention something about this switch here. What, does it kill you? It won't do jack shit, even if you both have access, as long as I've got a heartbeat. and I plan on sticking around. But I'm not heartless. In fact, I think I'm a pretty decent guy for what I'm about to do. Kat looked like she had just seen a ghost. Kat, Reed, I've got an offer you can't refuse, but only one of you can claim. If either of you kills the other, I'll let the one left stand and go. We'll forget this ever happened and call it a wrap on Find Love or Die Trying. I'll even let the survivor leave the island. I can't even guarantee I'm telling the truth, because this is airing live to the world right now. People bow down and get in line because I tell them the truth, because they know I keep my word. They wouldn't believe me for a second if I ever went back on it, you know? Not a bad deal, huh? Especially considering that if no one takes that offer, I'll just kill both of you. I'm giving you 5 minutes to decide, then I'm coming for you. The screen shut off. Kat and I looked at each other, a mix of horror and fear on her face, and there was no doubt that mine mirrored hers. Reed, I can't imagine what's racing through your head now. You probably think I'm going to betray you again, right? I was at a loss for words. You don't have to say anything. Look, I can't blame you for doubting me. And honestly, if you just shot me right now, I'd be okay with it. Because then, you'd be free to go. I know Damien will keep his word. But if there's even the slightest chance that you want me to be able to escape from here too, then I need to ask you something that I know sounds insane. What's that? I need you to give me the gun. The only real one we've got. Look, I'm not stupid enough to not know how that sounds. The simple reality is, I've known you for so long now, and the one thing I know about you is that you're a terrible shot. Me? I'm as good as you can get on this island. I think I'm our best bet to taking him down. But I understand completely if you're not willing to trust me. If you think I'm lying, I get it. And if you don't trust me? She closed her eyes and pressed her finger against her forehead. Then please, just make it quick. The gun in my hands had never felt so heavy. On one hand, a guarantee that I can make it out of here alive. On the other, trusting Kat. Can I trust Kat? After all that she's done to me? Can I really believe her words when the memories that can prove or deny them are lost to me? I've got no time. I have to choose. Oh dear. Oh. I don't know what to do with this one. Whew. So, there's someone she wants to save who we'll never meet. I don't know if I believe that fully, but I believe that enough to be like, you know, she'll probably do what is in the best interest to rescue that person. She also does obviously care about Reed. Now that being said, I don't have any real proof that the person she wants to save is Reed. And if killing Reed would... See, my heart, my emotional half says trust Kat. My logical half says kill Kat. But I mean, we have to trust Kat, because, like, I'm going to save, actually. But yeah, because, like, if we kill Kat, that just means we get to leave. But if we trust Kat and she doesn't shoot us in the face, that means we might be able to get everybody off the island. And also kill, like, a despot, but, you know. What a time for the microphone to die. I'm starting to get pretty adept at just kind of quickly swapping it back in. Okay. What to do? I hate this. The last time I was in a situation like this, I was playing Fire Emblem Three Houses, and it was Edelgard. I am going to correct the mistake that I made back then. I'm going to trust her. I trust you, Kat. I held out the gun to her. She's going to shoot me in the face. You do? After everything I've done. After everything you've done. Yes, I still trust you. I know you've been forced to do some awful things to people that didn't deserve it. But I know there's good in you. And I believe in that good. Use the Force, Luke. Take it. Thank you, Reed. She took the gun from my hands and shot me between the eyes. I won't let you down. Well, if you do, it's not like I'd be around for long enough to regret it. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Let's do this. We decided to seek Damien out and try to get the drop on him, rather than waiting for him at the switch. My heart was practically beating out of my chest. This music is really funny to me because the last time I heard this music, I was playing Blade and Sorcery. So like this music just puts me in that mindset. But it does work for this. I didn't know Unity had stock music though. But that's cool. It fits here very well. I couldn't tell if Kat was as nervous as I was. If she was, she hid it with the same poker face she always had. We dashed to another wall for cover, looked around, and repeated. How much time had passed? Feels like we've been looking for him for hours. With the pressure, I don't know if we... though I know it can't be more than a few minutes. As the minutes passed by, I could tell Kat was growing more and more impatient. She trained her gun wherever she looked, her trigger finger ready to shoot our only bullet at any time. Yeah, you might want to save that. Hold on, let me reset my manager. Left, right. I glanced around, then looked to her, then back again. Her hands were shaking. Look left, look right. We've only got one shot to make or break it. Look back to Kat. She's checking a corner ahead for us. She looks left, she looks right. It takes everything I have to stay focused. Don't think about dying. Not even the possibility. She turns to look back at me. Oh no. Damien's walking closer and closer from behind her, with his gun resting on his shoulder. He can't be more than 10 meters away. He slowly lifts the gun from its resting position. Before I know it, I'm running towards her with everything I have. Something is making me run. Something I've forgotten. Something I'm just starting to remember. There's the two of us at the beach. I can see it now. How many hours has it been? We made it to the ship, but it wasn't enough. The alarms were deafening. Security was going to be here any minute. And our only saving grace, our ship, wouldn't start. That's it then. I'd never heard Kat ever sound so desperate. Well, at least we tried, right? Who else can say that? She lowered her head and leaned on me. No, we're not giving up just yet. There's nothing we can do, Reed. The engine's broken and the guards will be here any minute. We've got at least some weapons. It's not over yet. I grabbed the precious few firearms we had and split them between us. There's two of us, and hundreds of them. There's no point. Not to mention, you're a terrible shot. You're right. Taking them head on would be suicide. But that's not what you'll be doing. Me? I'm just some nobody. But you're the big man's daughter after all. Your word means a lot to them. She was horrified. I would be too if I were in her shoes right now. No, I won't let you do this, Reed. We don't have a choice. Look around. Look, I'm not happy either, but us both dying here would be worthless. But if you live, you get a second chance to make it out of here. A second chance to see the other side. I know, but what's the point if it's not with you? You'll have to find that out yourself. They're almost here. Come on, we're running out of time. Her hands were shaking. It looked like she was going to drop her gun any second. I hate you for this, you know? I know, and I'm sorry. She slowly raised her arms and trained the gun's sights directly at me. And now, we wait. Can you do me a favor? What's that? Don't shoot the face, please. I'm rather proud of it. I don't know what I'd do without my supernaturally good looks. Dang it, I made Reed Southern again. You know what, we'll just stick with it. She laughed through the tears. I would have still loved you, even without him. Right back at you, Kat. She kissed me for the last time. I love you, Reed. I love you too. Sorry, but it's gonna be the face. Let me just take off the safety. Wait, I didn't sign up for this! I heard my favorite sound one last time. Wait, favorite sound? What's your favorite sound? The sound of a safety? I could hear the guards coming now. We've only seconds left. On the bright side, I won't owe you $10. Our bet? She laughed. I think it's pretty clear who won the bet. I could see the guards now. My time is up. What makes you say you did it? Huh? I'm alive? Everything hurts so bad I almost wish I wasn't. The shock must have knocked me out cold. I coughed up blood as my vision flashed in and out rapidly, too fast to tell if I'd been fatally shot. It was all I could do to try to stay conscious. It's as you said, Father. Anyone who breaks our law must be punished. I could just barely make out her voice, but it brought comfort to me. You really do take after me. You've made your old man very, very proud. Oh, will you look at that? Looks like our little hero's got some life left. You know, Reed, you're in luck. See, the whole escaping thing, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to fire you. No severance. I tried to make a witty comment back, but the only thing that came out of my mouth was coughed up blood. But you're in luck. A new opportunity's opened up, and I think... He kicked me in the stomach and then rolled me over with his foot. You'd be the perfect fit. He laughed as he crushed my palm under his foot. Dang, man. You might think I'm going soft on you by not killing you outright. He looked down at me, then back at her. But mark my words, you'll both wish I had. Do whatever you want. I don't care about Reed anymore. He laughed maniacally. I never did like Reed much anyway. My vision's fading. His words turned to vapor as I could feel myself crumple into nothing. The last thing I saw was her face. She was holding the river bat with everything she had. Who are you going to fool with a poker face like that? Cat. I love you. Always have, always will. I'm so sorry for what I forced you to do. Even more so, I'm so sorry that you'll be alone now. But I hope one day you'll understand. Flash back to reality. I've almost reached her. I push myself to run faster and faster. Faster than I've ever ran in my life. Kat doesn't see him, but she sees the alarm going off in my eyes. Damien points his gun at his daughter. He's preparing to take the shot. Kat starts to turn, but there's no time. Damien's finger pulls back. What am I doing? I see the world turn in slow motion. Why am I throwing my life away for Kat? These memories, they're mine, yet not at the same time. Who can say if I'm the same person as before who loved her so much? Who can say if these memories form a completely different me compared to what I am now? There's no time for answers. Even if I've forgotten you over and over, somehow I remember you, and I know that I would do anything for you. I run past Kat and throw myself in front of her, because I love her. Why didn't you push her out of the way, dingus? Gunshot rings out. It's like my body is struck by lightning and set aflame. Another gunshot. Oh no. Well, oh dear. Fires again and again. Undescribable pain ripples across my body as shot after shot rips through me. It's not like the movies where someone can stand after being shot over and over. Firing stops and my vision starts to fade. I can barely hear them reloading over the sound of my body screaming in agony. My knees buckle. I start to fall. As I fall, I can see Kat with her gun trained on Damien. There's no fear in her eyes. Her hands aren't shaking. But she's biting her lips so hard that I can see it bleeding. The last thing I see before the dark takes me is her finger pressing down on the trigger. Wake up, Reed. Please, please don't die. What's happening? Am I alive? I'd never heard her sound so desperate. Please, just wake up. I can't lose you again. Not again. It took everything I had just to open my eyes and breathe. Kat was cradling me in her arms with tears streaming down her face. Thank God. Don't pass out again. You almost gave me a heart attack. Sorry, Kat. I coughed up blood. Save your strength. Did you get him? We did. That's great. The switch? We should be able to get it now, but you're in no shape to walk. And to be honest, I'm not in the best shape either. I looked up at her and felt my heart drop. You've been shot! She laughed. Yeah, now that I know what it feels like, I'm even more sorry for shooting you back then on the beach. There is nothing else you could have done, Kat. That didn't stop me from regretting it every second of these past 2 years. That day, I made a promise to myself. It didn't matter how many people I'd have to hurt, or how much I would have to hurt. I would get you off this island, alive and well, even if it was the last thing I did. Even if I had to see you fall in love with someone else 100 times. Even if I knew it meant I could never be with you again. I made a promise back then, and I'll keep it even if it kills me. Slowly, Kat tried to lift me off the ground and onto her back. She screamed and coughed up blood as she tried to lift me up. Stop! You're gonna get yourself killed! You're both going to die. Then that's exactly what I'm going to do. She lifted me onto her back and took one step towards the switch. I told myself back then, stepped forward again, her legs were trembling, that if you weren't leaving this island alive, neither would I. Another step closer. Because I love you, you know? One more step. I know you don't remember most of our time together. Her breath was getting ragged. She'd take several steps, then have to pause for breath. Honestly, I'm glad you even remember bits and pieces. I'm grateful for whatever I can get. The switch is in sight. And maybe the you I fell in love with doesn't even exist anymore. We're so close, yet so far away. But I'd like to believe it's still you, Reed. That you're still the same Reed that I fell in love with. We were just steps away from the switch. That I'm still the one you love. She laughed bitterly. It's just wishful thinking, I know. We're here. We made it. She coughed up blood again. Need to put your hand on the scanner. Can you do that? Got it. I used the last of my strength to reach my hand forward. With every inch I drew closer to it, my vision grew darker. I pushed harder and harder, with everything I had. Got it. My turn. Done. All that's left is to pull the switch. Sorry, Reed. I'm gonna have to put you down for a second. No problem. Kat gently rested me on the ground. I can barely stand now. She tumbled towards the switch. She managed to catch it with her hands and used it to keep herself upright. Here we go. The moment we'd all been waiting for. She pulled it with the last of her strength. A second later, she fell to the ground by my side. The cacophony of machinery filled the stadium. That must be the barrier opening. We did it, Reed. I'm sorry. What for? I don't think we're getting out of here after all. I can't even move. It's okay. We had a good run, you know? I guess you could say that. At least the girls will be able to get out of here. They deserve better than to die. Yeah. I love you, Reed. Always have, always will. For these last 2 years, I dreamed of us starting a new life together somewhere far from here. But I guess life's not like the movies. Dreams don't come true. I wish we could have met in a different place, a different time. Maybe, just maybe then, Reed, we... Kat? Kat? Her eyes were closed. Streams of tears ran down from both of her eyes. My vision blurred even more as tears welled up in mine. If we could have met in a different place, a different time, I'm sure our story would have been so different. I wish we could have, Kat. I tried to move closer to her, but my body refused. It was all I could do to move my head around. I looked around in futility for some kind of miracle that could save us. This is too sad an ending. I looked to Kat. I looked to the heavens, which had all but abandoned us. I looked behind us, and I saw what could only be described as angels. I tried to speak, but no words would come out. I must be dreaming. I must be. The world turned to black. Am I dead? If I keep asking myself that, it's bound to be right sooner or later. But somehow, I think there's more to come in my story. And I know there's one person that I want to spend the rest of it with. I love you. Oh no! I mean, there is an answer. There is only one answer here, right? Like we've done the Breath of the Wild. We've regained enough memory to say what it is. Right? Right? Like, come on. Come on, guys. Kat. Oh, is that where credits roll? Oh, Ayo. Guys, we made it! We made it to the end. I woke up in an unfamiliar room. Is the room shaking? I tried to get up. Oh! Fuck! I looked down to my body. I'd been bandaged up enough to look like a mummy. But I'm alive. Reed, you're up! Hey, Yui. Where are we? We're on the boat. We're miles away from the island by now. That's a relief. Everyone's okay? I'll let you be the judge of that. Yui ran off, then came back a few moments later. You had us worried, Reed. If she's the one who... saving complaints. You had us worried, Reed. I'm so glad to see you are alright. You didn't make it easy to save you either. Oh, and if you find yourself craving brains or bananas, that's entirely unrelated to how I treated you. I'm just thankful it worked. It's so good to see you safe and sound, Reed. If you died after all we've been through... Oh, if you died after all we'd been through, I'd kill you. But I'm really happy you're here for me to say that to. You did great, Reed. The Resistance could use somebody like you. I don't think he'll be able to move with all the scar tissue. Besides, it doesn't look like you'll have a real job anymore. Huh. Thanks, guys. You really stuck out your neck to save Kat and I could never thank you enough. It's what you would do for us, Reed. Indeed. We ran after you two just moments after you'd left. There was no point in us escaping if it wasn't with you, Reed. Yeah, I know Kat said not to, but hey. I didn't remember that at the time, so it's all good. We managed to save the Brothers 5 too. Are they gonna go into accounting? I couldn't just let them be stranded after all. Or after, well, all that we've been through together. I'm glad to hear that. There's no way we could have escaped without them. I nervously looked around the room. Is Kat... Kat's doing well too. She's resting in the room next door. She didn't think you wanted to see her. I see. Thanks for letting me know, Yui. I should be thanking you. None of us would have made it off the island if it wasn't for you and Kat. It's true, despite whatever you may hear Terra say. I'm just saying I have a pretty mean right hook. It's so good to see you all. I've got no idea what the world ahead has for each of us, but whatever it has in store, we'll face it together. You bet! I'm surprised you can say that with a straight face, but yes. I wouldn't have it any other way. What was that sound? I could really use you as a PR person for the Resistance, Reed. You've got a thing for speeches. Wait a minute. If everyone's here and Kat's next door, who's driving the boat? Oh, everyone looked at Terra. And that's a series exit for Terabyte. She ran off like a cartoon character. We laughed together. It felt like it's been so long since we could just laugh. No cameras, no fear. Just friends fooling around. Anyway, it's so good to see you're okay. That said, team, we need to give Reed some time to rest. Once again, I'm not trying to quarantine you because we didn't use a zombie virus's unique properties to save you. Thanks, Scarlet. And thank you everybody for coming to see me. Don't mention it. We're all in this together and all that, right? See you later, Reed. Alright. Enough with the cheese. Get out here before Reed turns... before Reed needs... rest? Yes. And with that, I was alone. Whew, I thought they'd never leave. Hey, Scarlet, what's up? Nothing, I just... She was hiding a syringe behind her back. Need to give you a shot for... good luck. Right. I put my arm forward. Well, the doctor knows best. I'm not a doctor. She injected the good luck into my arm. I just wanted to say thanks again. My life went off the rails back at the island, even before the show. That's putting it lightly. She laughed. I know if I stayed there, I never would have been truly happy for the rest of my life. I never would have been able to help people ever again. So, thank you again, Reed. You've been out, so there's no way you'd know, but today's the day that would have been the last day of the show. The final ceremony where you ask one of the girls to be with you. Now, I'm not saying anyone's rushing for a proposal, but I think everyone wants to hear an answer from you. Oh, no! That kind of decision takes some time to think over, so I figured you'd need a little space. Thanks, Scarlet. You're right. It's my pleasure. She kissed me on the cheek. Well, I'll see you later. See you, Scarlet. And then I was alone in the room, again. So, this man has been shot multiple times with a gun that has been described as a hand cannon. So we'll just say it's at least powerful enough to punch through. It was metal. The walls looked like they are made of metal. Like drywall is not bulletproof. You could spit gum through drywall. I don't know. Just seems like we're rushing a bit on the whole Reed needs to pick a proposal a little quick. Then I was alone. It's a tough choice, but it's one I know I have to make. They're all such incredible people. I'd be lucky to be with any of them. Anyone would. I sat in silence for a time, both resting and contemplating what to do. Is it a life of excitement with Allie? A life of rediscovery with Scarlet? A life of enjoying the simple things with Yui? A life of challenging our limits with Violet? A life of freedom with Tara? And then, I just knew. I got up from the bed. How can you walk? I walked to the door of my room and looked for the room next to mine. There. I looked through the window, and I just knew. I opened the door. Hey. Hey, Reed? You look like hell. You don't look much better. I'm surprised your face is intact. It's survived a lot now, hasn't it? Yeah. You know, the girls are hoping you'll ask one of them out today. They'll get the wrong idea if they see you here. I came here for you, Kat, and only you. You've been there for me, from even before I can remember meeting you. There's no way I could ever have gotten off this island, or anyone could have without you. And I know that there's so much we have to figure out and so much we don't know in this world, but I know I want to face that world with you. Kat. Tears were streaming down her face. Oh, that's a really nice picture! I didn't want to hope for it. I walked next to her and got down on one knee. I tried so hard to convince myself it would never happen, because it was too painful to even hope. I don't have a ring or anything, but I'm sure I can get one later. You don't need a ring. Will you marry me? Yes! 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 I love you, Kat. I love you too, Reed. More than you could ever know. Wherever life takes you is where I'll go. We held each other close and kissed for the first time in years. Memories flooded back with each passing moment. The day we met, our first kiss, fights in the rain, making up, the joy of just being with the person you love. The day I proposed to her for the first time. And now, today. And I'm sure there's many more to come. Here's to making new memories together, Kat. I love you. What, you're not gonna say forever and always? Whatever. Oh no, dang it, I clapped so hard that I just broke my headphones. Come on, come on. Go back to playing in both sides. There we go. This is really good. I love this. This was a really, really well-made game. This is really, really good. Hold on, I need to... Yeah, where's my... Hold on, I need to... Hold on. I need to check something. I need to remember what the name of the person who made this game is. Let me just pull that up real quick. Come on. Come on! Move! Move, you stupid... Oh, the credits just ended. Cool, we can just do it there then. That's it! Dang! That's so... Oh my gosh. I love this! This was great. I loved this. Hold on. Yeah, and the game is free. The fan pack is $10 though. I think I'm gonna buy it. It's developed by... I'm gonna say this wrong with things like Auden Cho Wong. I think that's Korean. Actually, no. I'm like 70. I am 700% certain that that is a Korean thing. Hold on. This is. I really like this game. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Oh, wait, my computer's. I can just. Hold on. Auden Cho Wong. I want to see if I can find his Twitter. He has a website and a YouTube channel. Dang. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, he's working on other things? Is he now? Well, I'm not going to read his entire... So it's just like an about me. Hold on. Does he have a... Oh, he made another game. Oh, it's being made. Cool, 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 cool. This is so cool! This game was really good. This was very, very well made. I really want... Where is... I want to see if I can find... I wonder if he has like a... Okay, does he have a... Yes, he does! Yes, he does. I am following his Twitter now. I will... This guy's great. This game was great. I think I've said that like 7,000 times now. But yeah, this game was awesome. I really enjoyed playing this. And it's only 11. Dang! Yeah, this game was awesome. I guess that's the stream. Yeah, that feels weird. It feels weird to like finish it. It's been so long since I finished anything on here. Yeah, this is crazy. I almost can't believe it's over. It's just been on my computer for so long. But yeah, that's been Find Love or Die Trying. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me play it. I hope you consider playing it. You should totally. It's free. Yeah, I mean, it's free. Can't go wrong with free. Dang. Wait. He's rebuilding the game from scratch to fix a bunch of bugs and enable people to make mods. That's really cool. That's so cool. That's so cool. I want to be like this guy. I want to be like him when I grow up. I guess when I grow up is, you know, little... I think I've grown up. But like that's so cool. If I ever make a game, I hope that I can make something as like well written as this was. This game was amazing. Yeah, so that's the stream. I had a lot of fun with this game. I hope you guys had a lot of fun with this game. And now we go to the part of the stream where I'm always unprepared, but I'm slightly more prepared now because I can just pull up the thingamabobbler with everything that I've written down. As far as announcements, well, I have a Twitter, but all of you know that. Tomorrow we are streaming around the same time. We are playing. We're playing Psychonauts Toka. Yay! Yay! The game that has forever and shall forever be the bane of my existence. Yeah, we'll have a nice long stream in the dark of night. I am literally in a basement, so that'll be wonders for, my sanity. We will also be streaming on Wednesday. I am not sure what we're going to be doing on Wednesday. We will be streaming around the same time. I might try to stream twice on Wednesday, but we will see. Oh wait, I have a whole Word. I can pull up the document and I can just scan through things. I'm just gonna pull it up really quickly so that I know the gist of what I've got going on. But oh, that's actually a great point. I can try. Here's what we'll try to do. If I can stream earlier in the day, we'll do a Sim 2 stream, a Simulacra 2 stream, just so that we can get that out of the way on Wednesday, not Tuesday. I might try. If I can get 2 out on Tuesday, I would totally like to do that, but that's very wishful thinking. I'm gonna try and do Simulacra 2 all in one go, just so just so it's done, so we can get it done and I don't have to worry about it later on. Dang, yeah, this game was great. I really like this game. What are we gonna do on Wednesday night? We have options. I want to, because now that I've canceled Anno, Anno was really good. I liked the game Anno a lot. It was just the story kind of started to lose me. It was kind of all over the place. So I'm not planning to stream any more Anno unless, of course, you guys want me to continue streaming Anno. Then, of course, we'll go back to streaming Anno. But for now, I am going to hit the deck, or not hit the deck, hit the books, go through everything I've got set up, and see what we could do. Oh, I forgot that Cooking Companions had a DLC. I do have to get through that. I don't know when I'm going to do that. Probably not before Christmas. But yeah, that's literally everything I had to say. I did not have really anything to go over today. Yeah, I will fix the follower things by next stream. I should make a note of that. I will make a note of that after I hit turn off. But yeah, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I hope you really enjoyed the stream. I really enjoyed it. I've said that 4 times now. Look forward to my eternal reoccurring suffering tomorrow. Yeah, aside from that, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful life. And I will see you all next time. Bye.